I've been thinking about all of these disc golf ideas that I wish were a reality, and you know what? I can just do it. All right, so the basic idea here is that I have a bunch of ideas in my noggin that I want to translate into code. So you may be thinking, how are you gonna do that? Well, I'm literally a professional developer, and definitely with the help of some AI, I think I can manage this. So every single day this week, I'll be posting one web app a day. And you may be saying, what is going to be on these web apps? Number one, I want to create a random shot generator. So if you're playing around and you want to do something kind of fun and random, you can spin this wheel and it will tell you one shot that you have to throw in that hole, along with some customization that will allow you to play whatever round you want to play. So that's number one. And I've actually already made this. So I will show you the rundown of what kind of code I made to produce this product and showcase it on my local 9-hole to really show you that it can be done, and it literally can be done in a singular day. But before that, let's get back into dev mode. All right, so these are going to be a little lofty and a little wide ranging, but the gist is that I want to create a basic demo for what can be done. So next up, I want to create a centralized ticketing app for DGN because right now it is kind of a pain and a hassle to figure out what is available. And so creating a centralized solution to figure out, okay, I want to go to Des Moines as a VIP, I want to go to Worlds as a VIP because I'm somehow able to teleport to all these events all at once. Next up, of course, has to be a UDisc clone because I feel like it's just so very doable. I know they do a great job and I actually love UDisc, but I do think for a baseline set of features, which I know is free, I think I could probably replicate that. So I want to see if I can do that. Next up, probably one of my favorites, disc golf fantasy app. I've been wanting this to exist for so long. I know we had prize picks back in the day, but I don't really think they even do it now. So trying to generate some form of probability with certain players at certain events, I think that'd be really fun. And then next up, I want to create a disc golf bag app, which I know has been done to death, but I think it'd be nice to visualize, okay, what are you missing in your bag? So some way to visualize what your bag does and what it doesn't do would be kind of fun. Which obviously has been done to death, but hopefully I can revitalize it just a little bit. And then lastly, I want to do a visualizer for what it takes to get from one event to the next. But looking at the actual drive time required to go from like Waco to the next event, and then the whole series of tours, and if you change it around just a little bit, how much better it could be. And I think it'd be really fun and interesting, so I want to be the person to do that. But again, the rules are very simple. I cannot extend over a day on all these, so hopefully I can do all these ideas justice, but obviously it is one day, so I cannot guarantee it'll be perfection by any means. But we are looking for a baseline demo that I can showcase what can be done as a person that's kind of written code for the last almost decade of my life, which is crazy. But yeah, let's see what I can do and what I can't do, because that is also equally important and equally interesting. But I will be posting all these as like live URL links. So just check out the description in this video and you can find every web app that I made. And also, if you have any fun ideas, just let me know. This is kind of an ongoing process and I would love to get some viewer creativity because I only know what I know and I would love to know what you guys actually want. So with that, let's get back to the video. The language I'm going to be using for this first couple of iterations is going to be Elm. But just for some baseline understanding, Elm is a front-end language, which means it mostly just interacts with the UI. There's a couple of other stipulations, but in general, the stuff that you interact with on the web page is what is called a front-end language, and Elm is a functional iteration of that. When I say functional, that basically means that ideally there is no runtime errors. Ultimately, I know this is kind of in the weeds, but it means hopefully you have no errors when the page loads, which is incredibly important because JavaScript, what the entire internet runs on, is incredibly error-prone. We have a set of options for shots you have to throw. It spins. It does the things that you want it to. But it's not ultimately that clear. We have not really a clear indication of what you do next, not really sure if you can actually understand what this option is. So we definitely need to do some more iterations to figure out, okay, how do we convey this in a more reasonable way? And so my next step was just make this into a list that you could edit, add to, do whatever you want, so it can be customized to exactly what the user wants. And I added options. You have exactly what you have in this list. It's very clear. It spins and you understand, okay, we just got a no look backhand turnover. Obviously it's cut off a little bit. Let's say you're a madman. Won't add a thumber. You're cool like that. Option added right there. Still spins, does all the things. So here we have a nice way to iterate over this entire list. And if you want to remove any of these options, all you have to do is just click on it and it's gone forever. And so that leads me to kind of what I thought this app should be. If you have one throw of one of these shots, it should just be gone forever. It should just automatically happen. And so my next step was to make a new mode called stroke play, and it will do exactly that. After you throw the shot, it'll instantly get rid of it in this list and add a history to show you exactly what throw you had. So you can look at the history of every shot and make sure you played correctly, which is kind of cool. And so we can just do the normal spin, do your thing. But after that's over, we move on to stroke play mode. So now every time you throw a shot, it'll just instantly go away, which is sweet. So now you know exactly what throw you had, except you don't. You don't actually know what that throw is going to be because the wheel spun so fast and it just left. So obviously I needed to add a history option so you can see exactly what shots were had. And so here it is. You can see exactly what throw is selected. Minor bug here, the arrow does not point in the way that it should, so that's another bug we have to fix. But at least for the moment, we can see exactly what throw is selected, and when we go into stroke play mode, we can see exactly what throw that you had. We have a no look back and turnover. Sweet, so we can know exactly what throw you should be playing on every hole, and I added this disclaimer to make it more obvious, and so this was kind of V1. I was like, okay, this is a nice baseline. I like how it looks, like how it feels. It's a little reminiscent of like 2008 HTML, but everything else is cool. And then of course my next step was to figure out, okay, I need to fix this arrow and make sure it's pointing in the right direction. So now every time you look at the top of the wheel, it will correlate with the actual selected option. And to make it more clear as to what shot is actually being selected, we have the selected shot in bold, so it is additionally more clear. So here we go. It's kind of looking like a fully fledged app, which I didn't really expect it to be. But yeah, this is it. It's really, really cool. And then my next decision was, okay, I have the app looking the way I want it to. Let's just tell AI, hey, can you just make this into like a modern looking web app? So now it does all the things, but it looks prettier and it is more clear to the user. And then my final step was to make it kind of more reactive, make it more responsive. And I don't actually love it. It didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to, because there's like so many things on this web page that makes it kind of hard to make that actually work. If we do go into the inspector and demonstrate what it looks like on mobile, yeah, it's not great. And so while it may not look the best on mobile, here it is. It is the app that I made in a matter of just maybe 4 or 5 hours. Is it amazing? No, but it does exactly what I wanted it to. And I think you'll get a lot of joy out of playing this on your next round. So with that, here's my round. All right, so here we are on the course, got a 9-hole, 9 challenges that I have to throw. Only stipulation is if I get bogey or worse, I have to redo the hole. I think I can do it with the current challenges, but we'll see how it goes. I just got this really cool disc from my last tournament at this course. So I'm gonna be using that as part of the challenges. But with that, let's spin the wheel. Enter stroke play mode. It's spinning. And we are starting off with a hyzer flip spike hyzer. Not the easiest to do on this hole, but we'll manage. Hyzer flip disc is an essence. This hole's literally 170 feet, so I don't know how I'm gonna manage that, but the wheel chose what we do, so we're doing this. I don't really know if I got the spike hyzer or the hyzer flip, but it was a shot and I'm taking it. It's like a 40-ish footer for birdie. Not a terrible run. All right, since we have some rain coming up, I gotta get through this round very quick. Let's let the wheel decide our fate for the next hole. It's a hard dogleg right. Let's see what the wheel says. Come on, be something good. Patent pending mid, we will take that. That's honestly probably the best one we could have thrown on this, so I'm not complaining. All right, we'll listen to my lie right there. There we go, good turn. Honestly, not bad at all. Doesn't mean I'm gonna hit this, but definitely doable. I'll get through, oh yeah. All right, a 15-footer has never felt more important than right now. Oh, that was eking out the right side, but we get there. Oh, par never felt so good. All right, so we made it back. Just had to wait like 20 minutes for the rain to slow down. Hopefully we'll be good, but we will see. Big numbers. We have, ooh, grenade. Oh, this is good. This is one of those shots that like I didn't really think about. I just kind of like shot some crazy nonsense. Grenade, roller, uphill. Yeah, it was one of those things where you like write something down, but you know it's not like the right thing. Oh, I've never really done a roller with a mid. Oh, roll up, roll up. Not terrible. We take it. No clue how that happened, but we're actually in a fine position. Come on, come on. Flex forehand once again, getting the best of luck. Oh, just gotta focus on not hitting trees. Get over. All right, of course, wind picks up. That's okay. All right, hole 5. Down there, 235. Really the only obstacles are trees to your left. Let us spin the wheel. Come on, need something good here. I was hoping this would not happen. We have the berg. I do love the design of this berg that I just got for a tournament. Go Arkansas, even though I'm not really an Arkansan, I'm just an adopted Arkansan because of my wife. Should be easy enough. Oh wow, that wind just carried it straight down. But that's fine. Give it a nice birdie run. Okay. Not a great bid, but we got par. But this is where things get interesting. We don't have a whole lot of great options left on the wheel. So if something is kind of shitty, it's kind of inevitable that we're gonna face it. Ooh, I was totally forgetting about this. We have upside down scuba backhand. Maybe wondering, how does that even work? I honestly don't know. I've seen my friend do it. So you throw it upside down on like a regular backhand. It's kind of how I would do a regular backhand. Okay, I should have known that's what would have happened. But we got an over the tree shot, my favorite. Bounce right, bounce right. We'll take it. All right, this is like super short, 200-foot, hard right to left. Overall, there's really not too much that can go wrong here. Come on, good things. No look backhand turnover. We're good with that. No look backhand turnover. So you're gonna have to trust me that I'm closing my eyes, but I think the gist is just throw it straight, have it turn a little bit, and we should have the ability to come back, but we'll see. Okay, so my straight angle was actually there, but I should not have thrown it that straight, but my eyes were closed. All right, gotta go right there. Oh, go in. Oh. Easy enough. All right, of course, last 2 holes has to be pain. Roller off the tee pad, using my Rolo. It's really not a hard shot, but I've never thrown a roller with this, but let's see what it can do. Come on. Oh, all right, somehow we rolled to victory. We are like, not in a great position, but 60 out. I did not expect that to be that close. Rolo can roll. Who would have guessed? Oh, so many thorns. I can see the path. Oh, go in. Oh, we take that. All right, my camera's literally at 1%. Ending it with a scooper off the tee pad. No clue how to do this. Zoink scoo! Oh, this could be rough. Wish me luck. Please, camera, don't die. Oh. All right, I literally have no way to record this but my phone, so bear with me. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Gotta run to finish this. All right, with the end of my challenge, just gotta make this putt. Let's go. 25-mile-an-hour wind will not stop me. Whew. All right, let's get back to the studio. It works. Cool. On to the next video. What's up, Wildruns here, just another developer doing his thing.